Hello, you got it locked in. You know with your girl here, Tasha T, bringing you another episode of How to Shine Your Light. How to Shine Your Light is brought to you by Light Communications. Now, as I continue to develop this series, the more and more I keep talking on the different topics that I'm talking about, I came to realize that I need to name this series Parenting 101 because it goes way further than co-parenting. It's parenting on a whole. Co-parenting is only one small portion of it, right? So what we're talking about is parenting, and out the gate, I think that prospective parents need to sit down and talk about how they plan to raise their children. Sometimes we have a disconnect in values, sometimes we have a disconnect in traditions, especially if you're part of some sort of biracial union. You have different traditions, you have different morals, you have different standards. So sometimes you see a rift in how you want to parent your child based on your background and how you were socialized. But as parents, we need to sit down and come to a conclusion on how we intend to raise these children and be on one page to raise them effectively. We need to be on one page. If you believe that no cell phones, and the other is like a liberal with the cell phones, and then maybe you compromise to say, okay, selected cell phone use or selective tablet use under supervision, and the other one was like, this is a free for all. It ain't gonna work. You're gonna have a push and a pull situation. You have to sit down as parents to determine the way in which you're looking to raise your children. That is very important. We as parents, we have a role, and our role is to protect. Our role is to guide. Our role is to show by example. Yeah, back in the day, your parents used to say, don't do as I do, do as I say. But right now, how exposed these children are to the negative stuff, we have to lead by example. Certain things you just don't do around your child. Me personally, I don't play no set of music with no bad or no slack lyrics around my children. I just save that for when I by myself. I don't do that because I don't want them think that it would be okay for them to play that kind of music in my presence. I have some friends who struggle with their children, listen to all this rap and this, explicit lyrics and stuff. I don't have that problem. I'm not saying that my children don't listen to it, If they do, I don't know. I've never heard it. It's never been a conversation where I have to feel like that's a problem. If they listen to it, they listen to it at a low level. And even sometimes when one child may be listening to something that may be deemed too explicit by the other child will come and tell me like, oh mommy, this person here doing this and listening to this and talk to them and what's not and so forth, because they already know that's a standard in my house. I don't do it, so for sure you ain't gonna do it. So we have to lead by example. Some of the things that we watch, some of the things that these children are exposed to, some of the things that you see these children involved in or come to your phone is downright heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And people, everything you don't forward that you see, stop that nasty, dirty habit. If you see something, especially something involving a child doing adult stuff, you don't perpetuate that. You don't spread that. You don't send that nowhere. That is punishable by the law, in case you didn't know. Stop that. Tell the people them who sending these things to your phone, don't send nothing to your phone. You see me? Nothing don't come to my phone. I'm so happy for that. I don't have to fend off anything because I don't be in people groups, and I don't want you sending me nothing. Don't send nothing to my phone, especially nothing negative. If you want to send something positive, be my guest, but don't send me nothing negative to my phone. That's one less thing I got to cancel out on my database. You understand? So be careful of what you allowing into your presence. These children into a lot of things, and hence by the same stuff that you're seeing coming to your phone, that you're hearing about people talking about. And parents, we dropping the ball on these children, because why are they overexposed to sexual material? Why are they overexposed? Why are they doing so much adult stuff? What's going on in these homes? What are they being exposed to? Talk to your children. Talk to your children. If you don't run a 2-parent household, the parent that is away from their child, they have to maintain a good communication with their children, and they have to, how was your day, blah blah blah, get to know what's going on with these children. Stop just talking surface talk. How you gonna know what's going on with them? How you gonna know when you need to intervene? How you gonna know when there is a problem? The children them and the whole of society gonna know there's a problem in your household before you do it. Get involved. Stop taking everything for granted where your children them. Stop playing women, men. I stop using these children against the other parent, and work with a parent to make sure that your child is safe. Because when you have more than one parent looking out for the child, the better it is for the child. Stop getting involved with positivity in that child's life, wherever that positivity coming from. Stop getting involved, because they got more than enough negativity to battle out here in these streets. Okay? So today's message, get involved. Know what's going on. Ask questions. Go deep. Them ain't got no business. This is your business. Oh, you're protecting children privacy. What privacy? Get involved. Know what's going on with your children them, so there don't be no statistics out here in these streets. You had a lot, and you've been chilling with your girl here, Tasha T, here, bringing you another episode of How to Shine Your Light. How to Shine Your Light is brought to you by Light Communications. Choose Light Communications for all of your communications and public relations needs. Hit me up, Natasha at lightcommunications.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and TikTok, and keep involved. And don't be afraid to share the video. And because what we want right now, we want behavior change. We want revolutionary change. We want to look at our children as little kings, princes, and princesses. You understand? Let us bring them up in the right way. We don't want a pack of ratchets. We tired of the ratchets them along the road. We tired of them. Okay? And they ain't ratchets all the time because of them, because of us too. We have a role to play in it, and that's why we're doing this series, this Parenting 101 series, because we need to get it together, because otherwise they're the ones who will suffer, and your whole line will suffer from your mistake. Alright, so have a wonderful day and blessings.